What's up, party people? Hope you're good. I've been thinking about Chainsaw Man a lot recently. I haven't made a video discussing the chapters in a while because I've been quite busy looking for work and working on that gambling video. I'm working on another video talking about a video game I loved. I played it this summer, Brutal Orchestra. That's besides the point. No good camera for this. We're whipping out the laptop camera so you can get me in HD 240p vision. There you are right there. I'm pointing a yellow fingernail at you. I want to talk about the chapters really quickly. I've missed 7, I think. 170, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Honestly, I've been reading those chapters every week when they've come out. I'm Chainsaw Man head. That's me. But I just feel like there's not much to talk about when it comes to the material and what we can glean from the story, because everything they're showing to us is quite literal, I guess. There's no symbolism or profound understandings that we can take from these new chapters. We don't learn more about the world or these characters, really. Um, let's just talk briefly about what happened over the course of those chapters. It's a bit of an omnibus episode because I want to cover every chapter from 167 when I started doing these and just keep going till the end of Chainsaw Man. 170 to 176. So Nayuta fucking is dead, right? That happened in 169. There was her head on the damn plate. And Denji freaked out. He went full Black Chainsaw Devil mode. We haven't seen that since the end of part 1, so it's crazy to see. He's just a beast that cannot be stopped. Public safety are sending in all their devils, and they're not doing a good job. They're getting their ass absolutely kicked, and I don't really know where we are in the story, if I can be totally candid, in terms of how much longer Chainsaw Man Part 2 is going to be, because we're already nearing all of Part 1's runtime. That was, 97 chapters, and we're at 97 plus 170, 80-ish. We're at 80 chapters almost for Part 2, and I feel like this fight, see, I said final there, that was a Freudian slip. This fight that's happening between Black Chainsaw Man and the rest of the cast, I'm thinking this is either going to be the final fight in the series, so like another 10 chapters and Chainsaw Man Part 2 will be done, or there will be like another 100 and we're only just reaching the halfway point. That's my honest assessment of what's been going on. In the newest chapters, though, well, the newest one specifically, 176, when Denji cannot be stopped. He's eaten the ear devil and the mouth devil and spit them back out. I mean, a lot of crazy nonsense has gone on, right? Motherhood has returned to Chainsaw Man as a key theme once again. Fujimoto, you don't miss with that stuff, my friend. Absolutely incredible work. So 170 to 175. It's public safety fighting Denji. Pochita, Black Chainsaw Devil, or whatever you want to call it. The Chainsaw Devil. I have no idea. I don't know what the official name of it is called. And he's eating up all the devils that public safety are sending at him. I don't know why they're sending devils that are so paramount to communication. They sent the ear devil off. One, we need ears. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. And then after ear devil gets spat back out and they start talking again, Denji eats the mouth devil, man. I mean, what the fuck is going on? Why do they think this is a good idea to send in these devils that are so paramount to human existence to fight off against the devil who, if he eats them, their existence is wiped from the earth? It's pretty weird. But 176 is really what I want to talk about in this video. Holy shit, what a chapter. A lot of big revelations coming through, and which a lot of implications as well for the entire story of and the world of Chainsaw Man, right? So at the start of the chapter, Yoru has had both of her arms removed by the Chainsaw Devil. He's too quick, he's too fast, he's too strong. He loves too different. They want to kill you, Chainsaw Devil. They do. And Yoru is in the bath with Asa, and they're talking about the system of how if you feel guilty about turning something into a weapon, it becomes a stronger weapon, right? That's why she turned her, and when they broke Denji out of the facility, that public safety facility, they used her college tuition and stuff and turned those into massive turrets. And she felt really guilty about using that, but they were powerful weapons, of course. And as they were talking about and reminiscing and just reminding the audience, because honestly, I forgot that was how that worked. If you feel guilty about turning them into a weapon, they become a stronger weapon. Yoru says that she would feel guilty, really guilty about turning her children into weapons. And you're like, her children? What the fuck is she talking about? And you're flipping through the pages. Well, how does this camera work? That's right to left. No, you're flipping through the pages like this. You're flipping through the pages like this as you would read a manga. And Yoru, I keep misspeaking. Yoru literally beckons her children over, tank and gun, right? They're being kept in facilities in Serbia and Mexico. No, not Serbia. They're being contained. The tank devil is contained in the Soviet Union, which has not been disassembled. I forgot the word. Dissolved. The Soviet Union has not been dissolved, so that's a cool thing to learn in the Chainsaw Man world. I don't know if it was hinted at earlier, but the Soviet Union is still a thing. So the Cold War never ended. And the gun devil was taken from the Gulf of Mexico. And what implications this has on the story is huge, right? I don't really know. I had to talk with my good friend about this. So if Yoru, aka War, right? If War is the mother of these devils, is that more, metaphorically a mother? Like, without war, tanks and guns could not exist. Or did War herself or itself actually give birth to these things, and the little bird that is the War devil gave birth to the tank devil and the gun devil? There's a lot to think about here, and I want to see how the chapters progress, right? Because Famine, Fami, is she the mother of the malnutrition devil or the big fat guy devil? There's a lot of interesting implications that come with the newest chapter. And what actually happens in the chapter, right, when she beckons them, she says, "Come to mother," and she's got those wide, like that big, scary look that has you a bit nervous. And the artist people on Twitter said that her like armholes looked like hands reaching out, which was a cool detail that I missed when I first read the chapter. So she feels really guilty, but she's turned the tank devil and remnants of the gun devil. I don't exactly know if it's the whole gun devil or just like a part of it, like, what all of part 1 was about, and turn them into her arms, basically. And she straight away goes for the iconic bang that I guess all the Horseman sisters, I don't know what they're called, man. It's been a while since I've brushed up on the wiki, but Control, Conquest, maybe you'd call her, Death, Famine, and I forgot what the other horseman is, man. Fucking Pestilence. That feels like a sin. But there's a lot of cool implications with that and how this whole thing's turned out, right? So now you know that because War is the mother of Gun Devil, that's why she's got even more bad blood for Denji than before. Because when you think about it, fucking Denji just ate and beat the shit out of her son. So she's making it personal. But she's turned them into weapons, which do guns no longer exist now in this universe because she's literally taken out the devil, which is the personification of them? Or is it just more like if once she's done using them as weapons, she can turn them back into the devils that they were? I don't think a devil's been turned into a weapon in Chainsaw Man. When Yoru changes like people and animals into stuff, they're just like objects. But I don't think they ever get turned back. But maybe the properties for it when it comes to a devil are different, the way the system works. So toxic motherhood is back in Chainsaw Man. War Yoru would do literally anything to beat Chainsaw Man. To prove that she's the superior devil. This is nuts. And this is my final thing I want to talk about in the video. The tank devil. Okay, I get it. People are scared of tanks. They're used in protests and all that stuff, and they're used for war. So it makes sense that she is the mother of the tank devil. But you know what other explosive thing that I think people are more afraid of than tanks because it's more general? Yeah, buddy, you guessed it. Bombs. Bombs. So how come she hasn't actually siphoned the strength of the bomb devil to turn that devil into her arm? I feel like people are more scared of bombs than tanks. Oh, we both know why. It's because Reze is alive, right? Apparently she came back to life at the end of part 1, which I did not get. That's what it said on the wiki. She's her status is unknown, but presumably alive, because she was living at the end of part 1 and where Denji had to fight all the weapon devils. And maybe once Makima died, she escaped her clutches, and she was like, you know what? It's not worth it with Denji. She fucked off. No, that's not true. Here's what's going to happen. This is a crazy prediction for chapter 177. Fucking have your seatbelt on. Clean your ears. Pochita, the Black Chainsaw Devil is going to fight Yoru with the gun and the tank arm, right? And they're going to be going at it, Yoru already used the bang, boom, shot him right in the chest. He vomited up mouth, and maybe other devils, I don't know. And shit is going to go down. This is going to be the exact same thing. Denji already has trauma with the bang devil coming in, the bang devil, with that classic bang technique when Makima killed the fuck out of Power to do that, right? She used bang and absolutely eviscerated her. This is the most fucked up chapter I've ever read in any manga. It really catches you off guard. So Denji's going to get angry, and therefore the Black Chainsaw Devil is going to pop off even harder. Now he's going to be filled with an inexplicable rage in the same way that in part 4 JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, when Jotaro's got the holes through him and Kira's all like, I don't have time for idle chit-chat. That's what it said in the subtitles. But if you listen closely with your ear, he says, blah, 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 muda. Who else is Muda? Oh, Dio. So that brings out his PTSD, and he takes out Star Platinum the world and starts beating the shit out of him, right? That trauma is going to come back, and it's going to resurface, and the Black Chainsaw Devil is going to pop off harder than ever before. And they're going to be fighting, and random public safety fuckers are going to get involved, and nothing good's going to happen because they're fucking useless as shit. But at the end of the chapter, there's explosions and shit. Tank Devil's shooting big... The tank devil arm is shooting explosions. I forgot what they're called. Artillery shells. And there's going to be 2 feet. In the same way it said it would take a war to compromise this facility. There's going to be 2 feet at the bottom of the page, and it's going to be like, there's going to be a speech bubble that says, "What's my little sister doing?" Sister? What the heck? Little sister? Who's little sister? What are you talking about? Oh, I just connected the pieces, Daniel. Tank is the little sister of the bomb devil. You heard it here first. Reze is coming back next chapter. If they don't show her whole face, at the very least, it's going to be her feet. And everyone's going to know what they're going to be talking. Everyone's going to know what Fujimoto's talking about because I just made that prediction right here. Reze is coming back next chapter, everyone. That was my final prediction. That's the last thing I wanted to talk about. That's the omnibus covered. Okay, Toxic Motherhood is back in Chainsaw Man. Yoru sacrificed her children to try and beat Denji. Black Chainsaw Devil, no one can beat him. Aging Devil showed up. I forgot to mention that. That thing was pretty cool. An awesome primordial devil thing on the likes of Darkness. And Reze is coming back next chapter. When my predictions are right, Call me a Messiah, call me a Herald, whatever you do, make sure you call me 2GP and send them to my channel. That's all I want to talk about, guys. Thank you. I hope you have a pleasant next few days, because the storm that is coming with this next Chainsaw Man chapter, I just don't think any of us are quite ready for it. Goodbye, people.